Hey y'all, welcome to the Looking Glass Tarot. I want to do this video on Skye, Leanne, Griggs, Jim. She was 30 years old, and on January 9th, 2021, she was laying in the road, according to the report, and she was hit and killed by a car. But her death is under questionable circumstances. She is from Shawnee, Oklahoma, and she is Native American. One Skye Jim laying in the road. One Skye Jim laying in the road. What happened? On January 9th, 2021. So the Six of Wands is about victory, accomplishment, achieving something that you had worked hard for. With the Six of Wands, it's like I've worked hard on this. It's taken me a long time to get here. But I feel like that something had occurred for her. I don't know if she had gotten a new job, or I kind of feel like it was maybe she was moving into a different, I don't know why I keep thinking apartment, but maybe she was moving into a different apartment in a different area. I just kind of feel like her life was kind of moving in a better direction. Skye in the middle of the road. Skye in the middle of the road. Three of Swords is broken heart, being deceived, having a broken heart. Excuse me, sir. Things ending, things coming to an end. Let's see. What is the Three of Swords here? What is the Three of Swords here? So the Knight of Wands would have been someone like probably around her age. She was 30. So this would have been someone a little bit older than her, probably 35. This would have been someone that she probably was seeing or knew. The Knight of Wands is a very energetic knight. They kind of have their own kind of rhythm, their own beat. They have their own, they're kind of a little different, you know, they kind of move to their own beat. And so I kind of feel like this was someone that she was attached to, that kind of done something to her that she wasn't expecting. They broke her heart. Not necessarily see that as a romantic. I don't feel like it's romantic. I feel like it's maybe it was a very good friend. The Knight of Swords would be someone around that age, 35 years old. They're a truth seeker. They're a knowledge seeker. They like to look up information, correct information. They're not very much on a lot of extra things that come with it. They do seek knowledge. And I kind of feel like somebody came in and told her something. Somebody that wanted, that I feel like she had went to this person and asked for their help or advice or some information, and I kind of feel like they were helping her, so they gave her some good information, some information that she needed to know. So I kind of feel like they were helping her in her process. Skye laying in the middle of the road. So the Three of Pentacles upright is planning with three other people. It's planning, working together to solve a problem or to accomplish something. I did get it in reverse, so it's people not. It would be three people not working together. They're working against each other. They're not helping each other out. So I kind of feel like there was people around her that just wasn't very helpful. They just were kind of hindering her process along the way. The Seven of Pentacles, or Six of Pentacles, I'm sorry, is about sharing, giving, helping. I help you with this, you help me with that. Sometimes it's giving of money, sometimes it's giving of material things. I did get it right after the Three of Pentacles, so I feel like they weren't, just like what I said, they weren't working together. They were doing opposite of sharing and giving and helping. I kind of feel like they were taking from each other and not giving back. So they weren't, and I do feel like there might have been one or two of them that was like, well, I did this for you, now I want you to do this for me, and if you don't, this is going to happen. So I kind of feel like they were a group that just did not work together well. Wow, the Skye in the middle of the road on January 9th, 2021. The Sun. So the Sun is about accomplishment, achievement, new things, things that weren't seen before are now in the open. So the light has shined on them. So I kind of feel like she was starting to see that this right here, she was starting to see that they weren't working together, they weren't working with each other. So I think she was starting to see that it was just a struggle more than it was a friendship. Skye in the middle of the road. Skye Road, and over there. So the Four of Wands is about stability, is like home, happiness, stability. Sometimes the Four of Wands can show a false pretense of things around you. But for this one, I think that that's what she wanted. She just wanted a home. She just wanted stability. She just wanted to be able to help her kids, because she was the mom of 5. So that's what she wanted. She just wanted stability, a home, happiness. The Moon. The Moon is cycles. So where the wheel is long cycles, the Moon is short cycles. It's also things that are hidden. So I feel like she would get stable for a little while, and then things would happen again. And then she would get stable for a little while, and then things would happen again. I do think, though, that along the way, as she was trying to accomplish these things, she kind of had a little bit of a tunnel vision. So she wasn't seeing the big picture. She was only seeing what was right in front of her. And I think that's what was causing the shake-up every once in a while with that stability of her home. So the Two of Swords upright is your heart and your mind is not balancing out. So you can't get them to agree to each other. In reverse, the Two of Swords is you just don't want to think about it. You're just not going to think about it. You're just not going to try to figure it out. You're just kind of you just don't want to think about it. It's not something, you're tired, you just don't want to think about it. and it's hard to make a decision. Uh, it's hard to make. You don't want to. It's hard for you to make a decision because there's so much information that you're trying to sort out, and so many ideas in your head, and so many things you've heard and felt and seen that I'm just not gonna make a decision right now. The Four of Pentacles is hoarding, keeping things too close. So I kind of feel like a lot of the time, she just didn't share her feelings with people that could have helped her. And it kept her from seeing the bigger picture also. Because there was a bigger picture, like here with the moon, she just seen what was in front of her. So I feel like the same thing with the Four of Pentacles, that she just, because she was holding things too close and not opening her eyes and seeing the bigger picture, it was just causing her not to miss out on things. So the Four of Swords will be resting, retreat, taking care of yourself. She was not doing that. She didn't rest a lot. She didn't take good care of herself. I feel like that she spent a lot of time trying to take care of everybody else instead of her. Who is responsible for you laying in the road? Who is responsible for you laying in the road? Why are you laying in the road? Strength. She felt like she always had to be strong. She had to be strong for everybody. That's what I'm saying. She wasn't taking care of herself. She was always taking care of everybody else because she felt like she had to be strong for everybody else. Put you in the middle of the road. The Two of Pentacles is about balance, balancing things out. She was always trying to balance her life out. Love life, children, home. How did you end up in the road? How did Skye end up in the road? So, the Five of Swords upright is conflict, disagreement, argument. I did get in a reverse, so she didn't like conflict. She tried to avoid conflict. I feel like she didn't like to do arguing and didn't want to she would just avoid the whole thing. She would just avoid the situation if there was an argument. Was your death an accident? Was your death an accident? The Page of Wands would be an inexperienced person. They would be heading into a situation where they didn't know a lot about. I do feel like there was a young person around her that. So when I say younger person, I'm like in their 20s. I kind of feel like the night that she ended up in the road, there was somebody of this age around her. I kind of feel like they might have been the reason she was in the road, laying in the road. Clarify the Page of Wands. Judgment. So that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like they're the reason she's in the middle of the road because of this younger person. Something happened, and they put her in the road. I think they wanted to make it an accident. I don't know that they intended on what happened to her happen, but something happened to her, and they were afraid they were going to be judged for it, because judgment is being judged on what you've done, and not so much as you judging other people. So I kind of feel like maybe she was with someone and something happened, and they knew how it would look, so that's how she ended up in the road. The Queen of Pentacles would be like a mother figure, an earth sign, someone that loves nature, someone that loves money, material things. It would be someone that loves to be outside more than inside. Let's see why the Queen of Pentacles is here. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? The Magician. So the Queen of Pentacles is, I feel like, someone that probably knows what happened to Skye. I think they're in control of the information that was given. I think they might have some information on what happened to Skye. They're not releasing it or not saying it for some reason. I feel like they're in control of some of the answers. Did you know the person that hit you? You know the person that hit you. The Hierophant. So the Hierophant is sorry if I'm running off the page. The Hierophant is a authority figure. Someone that's could be a business person, someone very knowledgeable, someone you go to for advice, someone that is used to being, could be like a mayor or a teacher. And I also feel like they know what happened to Skye. It may be something that they're sitting on to try to get more information before they can say what happened to Skye. I do feel like that this person might have the answers also. I do feel like authorities have been searching for an answer of who might done this. I do feel like someone knows who done this. Will Skye get justice? Will Skye get justice? The Knight of Pentacles would be someone in their 40s, 35, 40. There's a lot of pentacles here, so there's a lot of money, earthly things. So I feel like with the earth signs that are here and with the pentacles that are here, I don't know if money is maybe an issue on finding out how this happened. You know, like there's not enough money within the police force or the law enforcement or whoever it is that's over this case. I kind of feel like money might be an issue in finding out what happened to her. I do feel like a few people know, and I think I feel how she ended up in the road was she was with a younger person and something happened and they put her in the road to make it look like a hit and run, like it was an accident, is what I think happened. That's my opinion. That's how I feel about it. I do think someone knows. They have some information that could help, but I do think money might be a situation in the law enforcement end, in the search of what happened to Skye. She is a mom of 5, and I do hope that her children get justice for their mom and find out what happened to her. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and I will see y'all later.